Many networks, many organizations have gathered here today, and we are pleased that also the European Committee of Regions is represented here today at our conference. So we are welcoming on the stage Mr. Csaba Borboly, who is also the president of Harghita County Council in Romania. A round of applause. There he is. Nice to see you. Nice that you have made it here to Latvia. Welcome. Next 10 minutes are yours.
Dear organizers, dear invited guests, dear colleagues, first of all, let me congratulate the organizers for making possible this event. It is very important to have such initiatives as it brings together policymakers, stakeholders, to debate issues and challenge on digital skills, initiatives, trends and practices in skills development. Also, thank you for the invitation and for opportunity to be here. I am a president of the Harghita County Council, is one of the regions from Romania, and I am a member of the European Committee of the Regions. This is the institution who represents the regions and cities in the whole of Europe in the legislative works in the European Union. As a COR member, I carry out the rapporteurship on the education, skills and youth-related subjects. One of the most emphasized strategic priorities is to reduce unemployment among young workforce people through education development. And it is also important to decrease the brain drain phenomenon among the young workforce as well as the migration of skilled labor. Furthermore, I consider that the key competencies and basic skills are needed by all students for personal fulfillment and development, employability, social inclusion. Also, there are gaps at the level of the European public education system, and tools need to be better adapted in order to improve the quality and performance in education. It is important also to point out that there are huge differences between the regions in terms of employment rates. In order to develop an effective education and employment strategy, it is necessary to take into account not only the differences between member states, but also regional differences. Some of these regional disparities are created by the skill gap and mismatch in the EU. We must stand up for the development of education infrastructure in less developed regions. The Committee of the Regions reiterates its demand for a more regional focus in the implementation of the skills agenda and VET policy. At the same time, in local and regional level, policy solution must be adapted accordingly. Policy intervention must be in keeping with the regional context. All of the aspects of skills education, both reskilling and upskilling, digital education is necessary infrastructure, as well as all stakeholders such as universities, companies, institutions need to have a European strategy with an integral approach. Only on this matter is foreseen to see changes in the skills policy implementation on the ground. Moreover, this issue is also a necessity due to the changes in workforce demand as the transition toward a green economy will reach all member states. On the other hand, out-of-date elements in the education system need to be adapted to the reality. At the COR, we are on the opinion that successful learning that integrates the use of information and communication technology creates an environment in which learners can be better equipped to meet the needs and demands of the current and future labor market. This is also an extremely important issue at local and regional level. Access to open education resources and new technologies should be available to all learners regardless of the level of education. of their socio-economic background, of their geographical location. The development of digital and online materials and of more internationally oriented curricula, together with skills assessment and the development and recognition of non-formal education system, can help in this direction. Both Erasmus Plus and the Horizon programs can support education providers in the development of new education and business models. The social environment and school system should be able to enable to creativity and the ability of young children to assimilate everything new into an interested, open and innovative way of living. In this context, I would like to emphasize also the importance of local and regional authorities in implementing digital skills initiatives in schools. I urge the modification of Digital Education Action Plan and the financial instruments in the area of education with policies and measures to support students and youth in less developed regions whose education performance was affected due to the digital divide and the lack of access to appropriate education in several regions. Moreover, it is very important to develop strategies for digital learning in the classroom. To engage and train teachers is key drivers in defining new curricula. Curricula must be adapted to the labor market needs. There should be a coordinated effort between education providers and the industry. Also, it is crucial to reduce the existing digital divide in different geographical and demographic contexts. It is important to involve the local and regional levels because they can help in the linkages on the harmonization between STEM-related training system, workforce and jobs, as in the medium to long term, the number of jobs in sectors related to STEM will rise significantly. Given the results in STEM subjects at international level, it is focusing on introducing STEM at all levels of education. Also, STEM skills should be considered a part of basic skills. Interest in engagement should be increased in STEM subjects among students, particularly among underrepresented groups such as girls and minorities. Also, another important aspect would be the importance of educators in shaping students' digital skills to provide training and professional development opportunities for teachers. So Europe must also continue to embrace new, more adaptive models of learning and education technologies. The last sentences. We must ensure the digital world is rooted in our education system, that we mentor young people, in particular women, in support them on the path towards technology careers. So, thank you for your attention.
Thank you.